And then they're just, also well trained these days. I mean, they're just in shape. They spend 7-on-7 time year round. I mean, it's a constant. It's just different. From when I was coming up. I mean, these guys are doing 7-on-7 leagues. They're just constantly in the gun. Reading things, and so I just think that's part of it. How the game has changed, because I really think a lot of the high school has trickled up. Because again, I think the high schools were some of the first ones to start changing the game from a spread standpoint, simply because high school coaches are competing with year-round baseball, year-round basketball, lacrosse, and I mean, I don't have anything against the option, but or even more, I played in the I formation, I right, I left, and when we got fancy, we went split backs. Oh my God, they went split back, but you still had an X and a Z, a flanker and a split end. And that's it. I didn't know what a 3-wide outset. I mean, what I'd have done to play in a world like today. So you better like it. You better like going out there and stalk blocking. You better like cracking, and if you get lucky, they're going to throw a out cut to you. Oh my God, they throw a hitch. They call it a hitch. You just didn't throw the ball a lot in those days. But you didn't have Fortnite. You didn't have all these games and iTunes and social media. And you just didn't have that. I mean, what the heck was I going to do if I went home? What was I going to do? I mean, sit there, look at the wall. You got 3 channels. You got Lawrence Welk and Hee-Haw and Happy Days. That's what you got. Taj, I'll explain that to you later. But that's it. So you played ball. I mean, and there really was no. It's just what you did, and it was hard. It was hard, and football was different, and the game has changed. There's so much more competition out there, and so I think the high school coaches are the first ones to kind of change the game. Everything used to be, pro down, and I think it's changed now. And all these pro teams used to always say, "Oh man, we can't do it. Give me a break." You got Tom Brady in the gun, running zone read screens, and all kind of RPOs and stuff like that. The game has trickled up, but it started in the high schools because coaches had to compete with all these other sports to get kids to not play year-round basketball, to not play year-round baseball. So they had to change the game because nobody wanted to come out there and just run the I formation every day or run the option, and so they made it fun. And a little bit kind of like basketball on grass with some of these 7-on-7 things that they do. And I think that has been a huge part of the evolution of this quarterback that we see, and you see the same thing at the next level. You see Deshaun, you see Mahomes, you just right in, as the schemes have changed, and they're able to be successful.